everybody, this is Miss Hill. Today we're going to go over box and whisker plots. I know some of you guys have been like looking at box and whiskers and like, how do I do this? But I'm gonna work out a problem for you guys so you guys can and break it down step by step so you can be able to solve this as easily as possible, okay? So now, let's begin. First, you got to have a data set, okay? Remember all those videos we've done from mean all the way up to now with our box and whisker plots, we have to have a data set, okay? So, first step of our data set is putting them in order from what? From least to greatest. We have to make sure we put our data set in order from least to greatest. Now look at here. There are a lot of numbers right here. But it's going to make it really easy for you in a minute for you to be able to do this. And it's so easy. All you have to do is just listen to the video. Maybe rewind it once or twice to be able to get everything and you'll be okay, okay? All right. Now let's put these puppies in order from least to greatest. All right? Our first number is 1. We got a 5. We have 8. We have 10. Okay. We have 11, which is right here. 12. 14, 17, make sure it's my 14, we have a 19, okay, I have 20, 22, and 23. Okay? So now I have all of my numbers. 1, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 17, 19, 20, 22, and 23. Okay? So make sure you write those down. Now, I want you guys to write this down on a piece of paper. Reason why is because you're going to be doing a lot of problems like this, and you're going to need something to model by. And I know you don't want to go back to the Google Classroom and do the video again just to understand what you're doing. So write it down on a piece of paper to make it that much easier for you to be able to solve, okay? Now, our first step, let's do the easy part first. We're going to find our minimum. Our first one is our minimum, okay? So now that I have my numbers in order from least to greatest, we're going to find our minimum. So, our minimum is our smallest number, okay? Our minimum is our smallest number. What is our smallest number? Is 1. So our minimum is going to be 1. So we're going to put 1 right there. How easy was that? Okay. Now let's look for our maximum. Our maximum is our biggest number. Okay. Our maximum is 23. Our biggest number is 23. So our maximum is 23. Okay. Move this down a little bit so you can see it. All right. Now, I want to find something that is easy for you guys to do, but at the same time, it's a little bit time consuming, and that's fine. We're going to find our median. We're going to find our median. And remember how I told you guys how we're going to find our median? We have to take our numbers and X them out, Kind of go this way, and this way, until we get to the middle of our middle two numbers, okay? So you ready for that? Let's go ahead and do that. So we got our 1, our 23, 5, 22, our 8, 20, 10, 19, 11, 17. And all we have are 2 middle numbers is we have 12 and 14. Now how do we find our median? We're going to take these 2 numbers right here, add them together, and divide them by 2. Are you ready for that? All right. So we got, I'm going to do it right here. We got 14 plus 12 is 4 plus 2 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. That's 26. 2, put it right here. 2 divided into 26 2 goes into 2 one time. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract. 0, bring my 6 down. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract, and that's 0. So my median is 13. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay? See that? Our median is 13. How easy was that? All right. Now, let's go to another easy part. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to erase this right here so I can make some more space to be able to calculate. But, like I say, if you guys want to go back and check it again, you can always go back. So we know our median is, I'm going to put 13 right here. 13 is our median, which is quartile 2. So we're looking for quartile 1, which is our lower quartile. Quartile 2 is our median quartile. And quartile 3 is our upper quartile. Okay? So our median, quartile 2, is 13. Okay? So now what we're going to do is this. We're going to break off our numbers. Okay? And I'm going to use a different marker so you can be able to see me breaking these off. We're going to take our numbers and divide them. Right here, on down. And right here, I'm going to do a black. Right here, on down. And we're going to box them off. Okay? I'm going to box these off. Okay? So now I'm going to look for my lower quartile is going to be in my blue over here. And my upper quartile is going to be in my black over here. My black box, okay? So what I'm going to do is, just like I got my median, I'm going to do the same thing. But what I'm going to do down here, I'm going to rewrite everything. So you can be able to see it on your own. So I'm in my blue box right here. Okay? I have 1, 5, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Okay? I'm going to erase that right now. Okay? And all I'm going to do is find the median of this lower quartile, of this lower part of my data set in order to find my lower quartile. Okay? So, how do I find my median? Just like I did with the big set, I'm going to start marking out. I got 1, 12, 5, 10. And my two middle numbers is what? 8 and 10. How do I do that? How do I solve it? I got 10 plus 8 is 18. And 2 divided into 18. 2 goes in 18 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract. And my lower quartile is going to be 9. See, I'm almost done filling this out. And it was like really no big deal. All we have to do is just pay attention to what we're doing and we'll be just fine, okay? It's a lot of little steps, little details to it, but I want you guys to be able to work them out, do it, don't stress out over it, and you'll be just fine, okay? I'm going to erase that right quick because I need some space over here because I can't really get in this corner over here, okay? So now I have my numbers in my upper half, 14 and higher. And I'm going to do it just like I did over here. I'm going to rewrite them. I'm going to write them in black. Ready? So I got 14, 17, 19, 20, 22, and 23. Can you see that? Good. Make sure I separate them so it won't look like a big, huge number, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is, just like I did with my numbers over here in the blue, I'm going to take those and find my median for these numbers. How do I do that? 14, 23. 17, 20. My two middle numbers are 19 and 20. Okay? I'm going to add those two together. I got 20 plus 19. 9 is 39. Okay? And I'm going to divide 39 by 2. 2 into 39. 2 goes into 3 one time. 2 times 3 is what? I'm sorry, 2 times 1 is 2. Subtract 1. I got, can 2 go into 1? No. I have a 9. Let me bring that 9 down. 2 goes into 19. How many times? 9 times. Because 2 times 9 is 18. Subtract. Got a 1 left over. Can 2 go into 1? No. So I'm going to add a 0, decimal, and a 0. Bring my decimal up, and I'm going to take my 0 and bring it down behind my 1. Can 2 go into 10? Of course it can. 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract. And my upper quartile is 19.5. Okay. Was that easy? Yes, it was. It was very easy. But was it time consuming? Yes, it was. So that's why we had to take our time for each section and each portion and do it, complete it the right way, and you'll be just fine, okay? Okay, guys, I want you guys to look over your interpretation worksheets. I think you have 2 of them with only 2 problems on each worksheet, which is okay. If you need any extra help, let me know, okay? All right, thank you, guys. Have a good one.